Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reading the Tim Off by Minho22. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It is rated for general audiences. No archive warnings apply. The fandoms are Red Hood Resurrection Fan Series 2024, DCU Comics, Batman All Media Types. Additional tags are Tim Drake as Robin, based on real event, I was laughing my ass off, Tim Off, Jonah Vinch, references to real people, Crack treated seriously, Red Hood Resurrection, freeform. Summary: when a Tim off ensues, because Tim said he was the better Robin fan than Beefy, Tim did not in fact prove he was better than Beefy. Based on what actually happened in the RHR Discord server. I joined and was laughing my ass off. What started off as a random urge to join the Discord call led up to a quiz-off, which Tim thought was ridiculous because of several reasons. One was that he was having a quiz-off with someone who had beef with him, which he thought was ridiculous on its own. And two, the quiz was about him. Well, more specifically Robin, but still, it was about him, but people didn't know that. The person who had beef against him, or Beefy as he liked to call him, had beef with him because Tim said he was the biggest Robin fan, and Beefy disagreed with him. Hence why the two were in a Discord call along with a moderator and a couple dozen spectators watching this Tim off. It wasn't looking good at all from the start since almost everyone in chat was rooting for Beefy, save for like one or two people. This mod said it was because everyone liked Beefy more and that he was on the server more than him. Which made sense since between being a vigilante and pretending to be a normal rich boy, that didn't leave him much time to meddle with a bunch of people on a Discord server. Tim's beef, you're about to run bars. He's cooked, bro. About to have a showdown. You're screwed, man. Yeah, the messages passing through chat made him realize that almost no one was on his side, say himself and a few others. So the way it works was that they would take turns for who gets to answer the question first. This round, Tim, the next Beefy, and if the others couldn't answer, the opposite would have a chance to answer it for himself and earn a point. First to 8 wins. The questions and fact checks would come from the chat themselves, while the mods would do the reading of the questions. The first question came: who did Robin first appear with? Batman or Nightwing? Batman. Duh. Fairly simple question, so of course he got it right. I mean, it's about himself, so how could he get it wrong? Next question. What was Robin's favorite drink? Tim paused. He actually paused to think about it. Of course he knew what kind of drink is his favorite, but over the course of years, of course it was going to change some way or another. The general public didn't know that. There probably was that one specific drink he liked once upon a time that was still going to be associated with him, but what? Thankfully for him, it wasn't his turn, because then it would be embarrassing. He wouldn't live it down himself. Zesty Cola, that's actually where all the caffeine obsession started, of him being depicted with coffee. Beefy ranted off. While waiting for the chat to give another question for their Robin off, Beefy started some small talk. You know, when you said we were going to demonstrate which one of us was the best Robin fan, I thought we were going to do a showdown in our skills, not like an actual quiz. Oh, what would that be? Tim questioned. I actually do photography, like I have a whole camera and all that. Beefy bambled off more about his photography hobby. Oh, that's cool. I could do a backflip. That I can't. Okay, we got another question the mod announced. When was Robin's first appearance with Batman? Not the previous two, this one specifically. 1969? Tim answered nervously. Was that right? He didn't exactly keep track of it properly. August 1989, Beefy corrected. Cookin'! Wrap it up! Insert a meme of Tim's face in a rap with the caption as the rap. Why are we posting memes of me? Was Tim's thought. Next question. Who has the higher IQ, Robin or Batman? And if you know Robin's IQ, it's a bonus point. Robin, Tim answered. And is IQ the mod? Questioned. 216? Fact check him. No. 142. I was close, Tim said with all the confidence he had. 216. Bro, 216 is a wild IQ. Yeah, close. 216? Yeah, bro, this can't be our Robin. Beefy for Robin now. Tim, the chat's roasting you about being a Robin fan. Are you going to take this standing down? What was the score again? He just brushed off without much thought. It went back and forth like that for a couple of rounds, filling the waiting time for the chat to give questions with small talk. Tim, why did you have a empty water bottle in your room while you are having a live? Like, you could have just got up and threw it away. Oh, so I could fiddle around with it? Tim trying to aura farm for the aesthetic? Empty water bottle. Disguy aura farming. That was the entirety of the Discord call until the score was 5-7 with Tim somehow losing. Beefy was leading it on the glorious nerd talk. It was unfathomable, and he didn't want to lose. So he did the next best course of action. Hey guys, I have to go. It's 3 a.m. and I have to get up early, so see you later. A bunch of bye messages filled the chat as he logged off, sighing to himself. It's not like he needed the sleep, but just a quick getaway. If you asked him about this, he would definitely not confess to it. Post him off in the chat. Well, that was anxiety inducing. Beefy. Tim versus Beefy. By the way, bro, you cooked him. 1 point away from winning. Wait, yeah, bro stopped it right before I got the win. He felt threatened. I was gonna take his job for real. Okay, that concludes the Tim off. I got permission from both Beefy and the fanfic writer to do this podfic. Check out Red Hood Resurrections. It's an amazing fan series. That's their Discord server that this happened in. It happened in call and whatnot. And some of the actors for the series pop in the chat once in a while. I could tell you of recording yesterday, David literally popped into chat and made everyone go wild for like 2 hours. Bro said some of the most heinous shit known to man, but no one stopped him, so. Check out Red Hooded Resurrections. I'll link as many of their socials I can. I'll link the first episode. And yeah, go check that out. Check out this fanfic writer. I might do more work from this person. Any Red Hood Resurrection fans that actually saw this through the Discord, hi! You guys are amazing. You're super nice. And I've been there for like a week. As of time of recording, I've been there for a week. But yeah, stay safe. Don't die. Jodovich. Jodovich. I'm gonna redo that. Summary. When a Timoff ensures... God damn. Okay. I love when I can't read. God. Anyways. Summary. When a Timoff... God. Okay. Creaky ass chair. I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry in advance. This is gonna be the longest fucking recording, just reading the goddamn summary. Dyslexia. Dyslexia. Why do I do this to myself? I promised Beefy. I said I would make it. Plus, David. David would probably find this shit funny. David, if you're watching this, say the most heinous shit in the comments. I love being dyslexic. I also think I'm being sick. Cause I can't breathe. You're making me suffer. No, scratch that. I'm making myself suffer. Bro, this video is just gonna be 18 minutes me complaining that I can't fucking read.